You know, I talk about bundling or listening to multiple subliminals together in a lot of my videos. Now, I understand people don't have time maybe to watch the entire 20 or 30-minute video, so I wanted to make this video in under 10 minutes to really explain how you can properly bundle. Now, you know, I'm not saying this to top myself up, just for you new people know I'm not just some guy off of the street, right, that's waving a for sale sign just to get people to come in, right, or a used car salesman, right? Unfortunately, there's a lot of used car salesmen that are really clever nowadays on YouTube. But I have had the privilege to listen to subliminal affirmations for over 3 years now, and this last year make over 350 myself. Now, when I say 3 years, I was bundling 5 to 10 subliminals every single day. Over the last 3 years, I believe I missed approximately 10 days to about 13 or 14 days of listening. And some days I would go 8 hours straight. Now, as a subliminal creator's, awareness after making around, I believe, 350, 360, it's really not about the numbers, but you get the point. Bundling properly. Now that, we've established some credibility for you new folks. Welcome, by the way. That would be nice to start off with. I wanted to talk about bundling, right? Now, bundling is when you listen to multiple subliminals at once. Now, when you examine, I don't think my air conditioning is bundling right. When you examine anything in life that's any structure that is on a industrial level, there is never just one single piece. There's a billionaire who's very famous. I don't remember his name, but I do remember one thing in his interview that was very brilliant. When World of Warcraft, right, the good old multiplayer online video game that had 12 million players, came out, this guy took a Chinese worker or a worker in Asia, or just a worker, and he had that worker farming the online currency for World of Warcraft. Now, he said, wait a moment, I'm making a profit off of this one worker that's farming the online currency, and then he goes and sells it on his actual website. Now, the operation that's going on behind the scenes that, people don't get to see when they go to his website, he said, wait a moment. He took an entire factory, an entire building of workers. Anything in life can be maximized. Anything in life can be maximized, or I don't like to use the phrase take advantage, right? But anything in life can be maximized. If one thing is working, don't stop. I meet a lot of people that make 5 and 6 figures. They're doing really good. And when I ask them what they're doing, and they tell me what's working, I say, why don't you do more of it? And they just go, I don't know. When I was doing marketing consulting, I'd go to businesses that were doing all right on a national scale or a local scale. And even some international businesses, when I examined their structures, I'm like, what are you doing? And they say, well, this is what we're doing. And I'm like, why don't you do more? When something's working, don't stop. Don't ever stop, right? When you hit, right, you're mining in a cave. You hit the cave's wall and water comes out. Purified water comes out of that cave when you hit it. Don't stop. Go get the bulldozer and go get the bulldozer and get a jackhammer and keep hitting that wall really hard. A lot of people, they bundle their subliminals on YouTube. It's good, it's clever. Right? You have different speeds. So you literally go to the YouTube video and you click the gear icon. And when you click the gear icon, you choose what speed you want to listen to. Now, every single subliminal you are playing needs to be at a different playback speed. Playback speed as in how fast the subliminal is being played, or the audio, specifically the audio. I believe it was Loki Motives or some channel supposedly with over 1 million subscribers that said YouTube was decreasing the image quality of his videos so the sound of the meditations was not going to be so good. Now, some people don't understand that, but the rest of you can laugh at how ridiculous, right? How that person supposedly has over 1 million subscribers. Now, your playback speed plays the entire video. Now, a lot of my videos don't have any actual visuals. It's just the audio. So the playback speed plays the audio faster. To where if you just choose one playback speed only, your subconscious mind is going to hear blah, blah, blah. Right? When I say I am becoming infinitely more confident, and I am becoming infinitely more courageous. Well, if you play those at the same time, your subconscious mind is going to hear coconut. Coconut? This is not SpongeBob. So you want to have different playback speeds for you don't have coconuts growing in your subconscious mind. Right? You know, unless if you want coconuts growing in your subconscious mind, you can choose one single playback speed. Now, YouTube only has, unfortunately, 0.75, the 1.0, right, standard playback speed, and 1.25. It's 1041 here. Now, once again, if something good is working, you can maximize it some more. Guys, anything is possible. And I say it in all my videos, anything is possible. The only thing lacking is the awareness. And for a while in my life, I was just using YouTube's 3 playback speeds. And then at some point, you know, as I started to embrace, right, the mindset and the truth that anything is possible, the only thing lacking is the awareness or the knowledge and understanding. I said, wait a moment. Right? I said, wait a moment, YouTube. Wait a moment. I don't know who owns YouTube, but wait a moment, Mr. YouTube. Right? I said, I can download these subliminals and play them in a media player, and the media player can play them at different speeds than just only the 3 speeds that YouTube's giving me. Now, at first, I had to go through like 5 or 6 or 7 media players to finally discover one that was working, that can meet the needs. Am I going to give this to you for free? Yeah. After going through 6 or 7 or whatever media players, I will tell you that plot player or it's not pop player. I don't think it's pop player. Plot player, I'm going to post the link in the description. And no, I'm not bought off. I went through 6 or 7 media players. Plot player will allow you to adjust the speed by 0.1. So you can have 1.0, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 0.9, 0.8, 0.7. I don't recommend going slower than 0.7, unless if you want to hear, yeah, and I don't recommend going faster than 1.2, because even the auction guy cannot talk that fast. Do I hear what? Do I hear 25, 25, 30, 30, 32, 33, 33, 33, sold for 34 to the woman in the black? You don't want to hear that, because if you go over 1.3, that guy can't even talk that fast. So you have the range or the scale of 0.7 and 1.4. You pull up your plot player, and plot player you can have as many not tabs, but as many videos playing as you want at once. So you can have like 6 or 7 plot players playing, right? 6 or 7 different audios. Now, why am I telling you this, right? I want as many people watching my YouTube videos, right? For I can get as much YouTube money as possible. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. YouTube doesn't pay. What's the PG word? YouTube doesn't pay any bottom dollars anymore to their creators. Now, at least support when the video comes out. At least support it by leaving a comment, you know, and maybe a like if you like it, and you know, and whatnot, right? Couple refreshes maybe before you download it. I'm at the 10-minute mark. This is how you bundle your subliminals. Go download Plot Player, rewatch the video if you need a refresh on anything or hear anything twice. I love all of you. This is my 3rd video and my last video. It's 10:45. I think it's time we get ready for bed.